Hello team members, and thank you for taking the time to tune in today.
We have some very noticeable milestones that are going to be fundamental to going forward in the company.
Well, we got a lot of exciting news. We got a contract with our pilots. We completed the CHEP and we had no major findings. And we are announcing a big fleet deal, which allows us to commit to the retirement of the MD-80. Well, we're confident that based on this new contract, we're going to be able to hire the pilots we need in order to meet our growth objectives.
To maintain a lot of the flexibility and the key attributes that allows Allegiant to be successful, namely low cost and low frequency.
But on a just day-to-day business basis, we're going to be a lot more competitive. We'll attract more pilots than we may have been able to otherwise. We'll be able to keep pilots as well, and long-term, we obviously can't run the airline without a good set of crew members, and I'm excited for how they'll feel about working for us, as well as being able to attract crew members to deal with our growth.
Well, we recently received news from the FAA outlining the results of their Chip Inspection, and the results were positive in that there were no major findings. Further, they didn't find any systematic regulatory failures on our part, and so there were some minor findings, and we will address those diligently. But the results were very positive in the sense that we can now make these results public. We should all be proud of the effort that went into getting to where we are today. It involved team members throughout the system in every facet of the operation.
There's definitely work to be done, but there's not significant failures in any of the design of our operation. There's a number of takeaways that are going to be distributed to team members. There's going to be an action plan that's going to be developed by certain department heads, and then we'll, team members will start doing work. They'll start to make enhancements, whether it's to procedures, adherence to those procedures. With any audit, there's always areas to improve. That goes with any aspect of the organization, and I think that's incumbent on all leaders in all departments to continue to strive to do better every day. The operations are safe and reliable, and that's one of our key values. We're announcing the acquisition of 12 new Airbus airplanes into our fleet over the next year and a half. Folks should look at this acquisition as very opportunistic. These planes are basically end of production line aircraft for the current engine option that's available via Airbus.
Yeah, Airbus is changing the A320 to a new engine, and these are some of the last aircraft that will be manufactured with the current engine. And so they're having some challenges in transitioning the manufacturer line from one to the other, and so it created a bit of a surplus, and we're able to step in and get really great rates. It's a very Allegiant-like deal in the sense that it's small. It's a fleeting opportunity in time to buy airplanes at really good prices.
Going back to a single fleet type is extremely important. I remember the days, I think 2012, we actually had a single fleet type. It's very difficult to execute a three fleet type operation. When you look at the training pipeline, the material requirements, the maintenance requirements, there's a lot of moving parts in order to make sure we have everybody and every part in the right spot at all times. And so that's been a key initiative from the management group, is to simplify our operations, and I think that we're well on our way to executing on that goal. I'm happy to announce that we're going to go through a slight refresh of our livery. As part of that effort, we'd like you team members to weigh in on a number of different options that we're currently reviewing. So team members, be on the lookout, be ready to cast your vote.
So recently we learned that Spirit and Frontier are announcing some markets that are in direct competition with us. And while we never really are excited about that, I just wanted to reassure everybody that this doesn't change the way we operate the airline. We have a great product that our customers love. We have great employees, and these announcements that we've made recently about the fleet, about the new pilot contract, and about the results of the Chip inspection really reinforce our ability to compete both head-to-head and in just finding customers that would otherwise spend their money and time doing other things than doing air travel. So competition is going to come and go. It has in the past, and it will in the future. This particular competition, I think, comes at a good time. We were making all these announcements, and this will really help us, in addition to those things, really sharpen our focus on our customers, on our value, and on our growth. So I think the future is very bright.
I think what I'd like team members to take away, one, these are very exciting times, historic in many instances. As a team member and a 12-year employee, I'm very proud. I think the company hasn't been positioned any better than it is right now.
Your company is in really good shape. There's going to be some speed bumps here while we transition. Transitions, by definition, are never going to be routine. And so we'll have some issues over the next couple of years as we move into the Airbus, all Airbus fleet. I'm not sure I'd call changing airplane types exciting. It's interesting, but exciting will be when we're done and we're able to move ahead and continue our growth and keep doing the things that we've done so well over the years.
There's really no one out there that can do what we do. And so long as we continue to maintain our ability to fly customers where they want to go, only when they want to get there, there's always an opportunity for Allegiant, and that opportunity is huge.